How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you guys a ranked seasons game where I'm going to be making 98 overall signature series Wade Boggs debut. He's a third baseman. He's a very good card in this game. He has similar stats to Tony Gwynn, and I'm going to be showing you guys that in a second. He's plays similar to a two-handed swing Tony Gwynn. So this is my team right here. We have a rotation. I did pick up 96 overall signature series Trevor Hoffman, as well as 94 overall Bruce Sutter. With the player of the month cards coming out, I was able to flip some cards and make some stubs that way, so I upgraded my bullpen. But here are the stats on the Wade Boggs. 125 in 4 different categories: in contact versus right, vision, discipline, and clutch. He's very similar to Tony Gwynn. He just has -10 in contact versus left, but other than that, he doesn't have the speed. But the hitting stats are right there. I'm looking forward to using this card. And let's go ahead and get right into it. This opponent has an amazing team. He's got Bert Blyleven on the mound, signature series, which is a very good pitcher. I've only faced him once before. He also has Ricky Henderson, Willie Mays, Frank Thomas, Wade Boggs as well, Pudge, and then he's using Mookie Betts in his creative player. Definitely a solid team all around. And to start this game off, Tony Gwynn is going to rip a base hit through the 4-hole there. Great leadoff hitter. Ever since I picked up Tony Gwynn, he's been very effective for me, hitting around 400 in the high 300s for batting average. And that's what I figured Wade Boggs. That's why I wanted to pick that card up. I figured he would be right there and be able to produce runs in the 5 spot of the order. And now we have guys in scoring position here with Roberto Alomar up the plate. I lined one to left field. That's going to be caught, but he got kind of a weird animation there as I tagged up. I planned on going back, but since I saw that animation, I did take a chance and score the run there on the throw that was offline. But here he is, Wade Boggs, in his debut at bat. I am looking for a pitch to hit. I know he's going to try and throw something low in the zone because he's trying to get the double play. But a 2-0 count here. I'm looking for something that's right over the middle of the plate, something that I can drive, try and use that 125 contact and mid-60s power and try to send one into the gap there. But I swung 3-0, and definitely on me. I was looking for a pitch, and I was too stubborn to take the walk there, hit into a double play. That's 100% on me. But that's what happens sometimes when I try some of these brand new cards out, or at least when I'm using them for the first couple times. I am a little bit over anxious with these cards. But in the bottom of the first inning, I was able to get the first 2 outs. The opponent did get a base hit with Willie Mays and then tried to steal second there. 99 arm strength. Pablo Sanchez throws him out there. That's one reason why I like having the creative player as the catcher, because he does have that 99 arm strength. The only thing is his fielding is a little bit lower at around 85 with the equipment that I have on him, and his reaction time is even lower than that. It's in the 70s, high 70s, maybe 79-ish. But I think that's one of the reasons why I'm struggling with him behind the dish at times. But here we have something going in this inning once again. Lindor up at the plate. I really got under that one. I wanted to use Lindor at shortstop because he does have the diamond fielding badge, so Jose Reyes is on the bench. But Lindor is also a really good hitter. I mean, he was playing up on inside edge against lefties, so that's something good. We're facing a righty in this one. And now with Verlander up at the plate, I was thinking about bunting, but I wanted to try and knock the guy in with a base hit or something. I've been hitting really well with my pitchers lately, but once again, I squandered an opportunity, hit a ball too hard right to the shortstop. It would have done the job if it was hit much slower, but he threw me out. Pablo Sanchez thrown out at the plate. Now I'm looking to get something going in the next inning. I power swung with Frank Thomas, rip a single. I was able to hold the opponent from pretty much off the board this far in this game through the first couple innings. We have a man on second after a wild pitch, and Wade Boggs up at the plate. I was looking for another curveball low. I was just swinging a little bit too early. Had a tough time sitting back on that curveball from Bert Blyleven, the slower one. But there with Wade Boggs, I ripped one up the middle for a base hit and an RBI. Frank Thomas coming around to score. So that's nice. Nice clutch hit there, the 125 clutch, as well as the other stats coming into effect with Wade Boggs. I know he's going to produce runs for me. I know he's going to be an extremely good hitter. I'm looking for some defensive plays, though. I'm looking for the opponent to hit the ball to him over there at third base. There I threw inside and looking for a grounder to third, but he does hit it to left field. Ricky Henderson has that one. And now with Bert Blyleven up at the plate on a 1-2 count, I'm just looking to get the confidence up on some of these pitches. A 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Verlander, got it by him for strike 3. Now I have Ichiro up at the plate, and he's going to hit a pop-up into center field. That's going to be caught by Willie Mays out there. Easy play for Willie Mays. I got slightly under that one, or else that could have been a line drive up the middle for a base knock. But now we have Lindor up at the plate in the top of the 4th inning, up by a couple runs. I'm looking to expand my lead. I'm always looking to score a couple runs in an inning. I mean, anytime I can string together a couple hits and work on getting a big hit and scoring with runners in scoring position, having good at-bats, then I'm going to be in good shape. In this one, I could have easily had a couple extra runs. However, I hit into that double play and got thrown out at the plate once already. So if I can avoid some of those things, I'm looking to expand the lead, because no lead is safe. 2-run lead against a team like this. This guy has like every card. He's a diamond level 100 player, and I know he has a great bench, a great bullpen with Willie Mays and all the cards pretty much in the game. So I'm looking to try and get a bigger lead and not allow this opponent to come back. He squared around a bunt, then he hit one to first base. Frank Thomas is able to make the play over there. And anytime Frank Thomas gets a slow roller, I worry about that, because he sometimes misses those slow rollers. He's more likely to make a line drive play where there's a ball hit really hard to him and he kind of just reacts and fields it. But once again, the opponent is a little bit too aggressive, getting on base with Willie Mays, and on that infield single, tries to steal second, and Pablo Sanchez guns him down once again. Now we have Ricky Henderson up at the plate, and I sat on that pitch low in the zone, and I hit it into the right center field gap, and 99 speed on first base. I am going to be looking to be aggressive in this situation. I was able to steal second and third, and now I have Roberto Alomar up with 1 out. I'm trying to manufacture this run, and that's really what Ricky Henderson does. He allows you to create runs. I mean, cash him in right there with Roberto Alomar. Just hit a ground ball to the second baseman. He does the job. That's going to bring up Frank Thomas, and trying to keep the rally going. I mean, I barreled that one up, but just a little under it, and I hit it the other way rather than pulling it to left field. But now I have 3 runs, which is, I mean, a lot better than 2. I feel a little bit more comfortable because it makes the opponent have to string together a few more base hits and really get something going in multiple innings. If I'm trying to minimize, if he gets something going, I'm going to go ahead and warm up somebody in my bullpen like Trevor Hoffman. I'm not going to mess around this close to the game. But we are facing his creative player right now with Jose Reyes' swing. I can definitely tell because that's a very unique swing, and Jose Reyes is definitely a really good card. So I know he has that quick swing. He can hit the ball just about anywhere in the zone as I throw that one low and away. 97 fastball with some tail on it. He does send it for a foul ball. I'm going with the changeup, and I got him swinging on that one. I figured I could get him chasing if I threw a changeup in the similar spot to where I threw that fastball. Just wanted to show a couple pitch sequences in this game just so you guys could take a look at that. But sometimes I just show the balls that are put in play, the pitches that are put in play. But there with Wade Boggs, I really wanted to focus on his fielding, the plays that he received fielding, and he didn't really have any in this game so far. A few foul balls that were just out of his reach there, but Lindor has that diamond fielding on defense, and right there he's showing it off. Diving play, throwing out Wade Boggs. That was a huge out and a huge game-saving play right there. It changes the whole game, really. I mean, he would have had 2 guys on, and 1 swing of the bat ties the game. There with my Wade Boggs, I lined out to Frank Thomas. I missed that one a little bit. I was slightly above it, but definitely a hard line drive, and that's really all I'm looking for. As long as Wade Boggs is making good contact and hitting the ball well, I really think he's going to play similar to that Tony Gwynn. As long as I can get something going with him and figure out how to use him effectively. And he has gold fielding over at third base, which is definitely tough to find a good hitting third baseman unless you have Brooks Robinson or someone like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. or someone like that. But I really wanted to focus on a high vision, high contact guy. And I thought Wade Boggs was the guy that was going to be the best for me anyway. But I know there are a lot of third basemen that you can use that are kind of budget players, like Chipper Jones and guys like that also have high contact, but the fielding is really the difference. Why I went with that Wade Boggs. I know that I've had a tough time even with Lindor over there in his secondary position at third, and I wanted to use him at shortstop more. So if I don't have my cap at shortstop, because I do have one I'm working on to get him over there, if I don't have that at my cap at short, then I'll have him behind the dish. Definitely add some versatility to my team. But anyway, up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning, facing Tony Gwynn on a 1-2 count. I got him looking silly on that changeup. I went with the cutter, and I probably sped up his bat a little bit too much. I threw that over the middle of the plate, and he hit it right to Tony Gwynn. He got kind of upset, I think, with that one. Probably dashboarded as we lose connection there. But I was able to get the win. I am going to show another game. I move up to 9-11. I am going to show another game. I actually played this game before that last one, but this opponent sent me a friendly quit. He messaged me as well. He commented on one of my YouTube videos. He let me know that he only sent a friendly quit because he had to go to a graduation party, but he was a big fan of the channel, so I wanted to include this in the footage as well. This was going to be the Wade Boggs debut, and this is part of it. The opponent started off swinging in this game. He came out really hot and on fire. I mean, he hit a home run on the first pitch with Roberto Alomar there to start it off. We also have Justin Verlander on the mound in this one. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did mix up my uniforms. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video, as Frank Thomas misses one on one of those slow rollers I was talking about. But anyway, I did go ahead and change my uniforms, and I like these uniforms a lot better. I mixed it up a little bit. But the opponent is sending one out with Tony Gwynn. That's going to put him up 3-0. Definitely got off to a good start. Luckily, I was able to get an out in that last inning, and actually I got 3 outs without him scoring more runs, which is pretty crazy, as that inning seemed like it was never going to end. The first couple batters all scored, so luckily with Frank, I power swung and hit that one 115 miles an hour off the bat. But I wanted to include this Wade Boggs at bat as well, because another hard line drive, similar to how Tony Gwynn hits the ball right to left field, and then we went ahead and friendly quit shortly after that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm College Lefty, and until next time, guys, peace out.